Deep in the dust of modern-day Iraq lies the remains of a city that once defined the known world. This was Babylon, born on the fertile banks of the Euphrates River more than 4,000 years ago. Without mountains for stone, the Babylonians used what they had, the very earth beneath their feet. On these simple clay tablets, they wrote the laws, the poetry, and the mathematics that would shape human history. King Hammurabi carved his famous legal code into stone. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Under Hammurabi, a small town transformed into the most powerful and organized empire of its time. Centuries later, King Nebuchadnezzar II turned this city into a legendary masterpiece of architecture. The walls were so thick and massive that they were considered one of the wonders of the ancient world. And to enter this great city, you had to pass through the brilliant blue glazed bricks of the Ishtar Gate. Decorated with dragons and bulls, representing the gods Marduk and Adad, protecting the city from evil. Down this grand stone street, kings and priests marched during the great New Year festivals. At the heart of the city sat the Temple of Marduk, holding a massive statue made of pure, solid gold. Next to it rose the Etemenanki, a tower stretching toward the heavens, known to many as the Tower of Babel.
It was built to connect the earth and the heavens, a physical staircase for the gods to descend.
And then there was the ultimate mystery, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, a paradise built in the middle of a desert.
Legend says Nebuchadnezzar built this green mountain for his wife, who missed the green hills of her homeland. How did they pump water hundreds of feet into the air without modern machines? The engineering was centuries ahead of its time.
But Babylon was more than just beautiful buildings. It was the absolute center of ancient science and mathematics. Their astronomers mapped the movements of the planets and stars with incredible mathematical precision. They used a base 60 numbering system. It is the reason why we still have 60 minutes in an hour today. At its peak, Babylon was the busiest trading hub in the world, filled with merchants from distant lands. Gold, spices, and exotic silks flowed through the city's gates, making it the richest capital on earth. Babylonian temples held vast libraries of knowledge, archiving centuries of medicine, literature, and history. They were pioneers in medicine, listing thousands of plant-based remedies and surgical procedures on clay tablets. Their kings were absolute rulers, seen as the representatives of the gods on earth, holding the power of life and death. This immense beauty and architectural wonder was the result of thousands of skilled craftsmen working for decades. Nebuchadnezzar conquered distant kingdoms, famously destroying Jerusalem and bringing thousands of captives back to Babylon. This massive influx of prisoners and traders turned Babylon into a melting pot of languages and cultures. This atmosphere of many languages likely inspired the famous biblical story of the Tower of Babel.
Away from the grand palaces, regular Babylonians lived in flat-roofed mud brick houses, designed to keep out the desert heat. Every year, the king participated in a sacred marriage ritual with a priestess to ensure fertility for the land.
A complex system of canals and dams diverted river water to irrigate miles of desert, turning it into farmland. To protect this wealth, Babylonian engineers developed terrifying siege weapons and impenetrable fortresses. But no empire lasts forever. To the east, the powerful Persian Empire was watching and waiting. Legend says that while the Babylonian royalty was feasting and drinking, the enemy was executing a brilliant plan.
To the diversion of the river! May it flow in our iron!
King Cyrus the Great diverted the Euphrates River, dropping the water level that ran under Babylon's walls. With the water lowered, Persian soldiers marched right into the city through the riverbed. The inner gates had been left open. In 539 BC, without a major battle, the greatest city in the ancient world fell to the Persians. King Cyrus did not destroy the city. Instead, he released the captives and declared religious freedom for all. Under Persian and later Greek rule, Babylon slowly lost its status as the center of the world. Alexander the Great conquered the city and wanted to make it the capital of his massive empire, but he died within its walls. With Alexander's death, the dream of a rebuilt Babylon died with him. The city was slowly abandoned to the desert. Over the centuries, the wind and sand did what no army could. They swallowed the city of gold whole. For over 1,000 years, the exact location of the legendary city was lost to history, becoming a myth. In the late 1800s, archaeologists began digging in Iraq, uncovering the shocking truth beneath the sand. They found millions of bricks stamped with the name of Nebuchadnezzar, proving the legends were real. Thousands of blue-glazed bricks were shipped to Germany and meticulously reconstructed to rebuild the Ishtar Gate.
Today, the ruins of Babylon stand as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a haunting reminder of human ambition.
But Babylon never truly died. We still use their mathematics every time we look at a clock or a compass. The 12 signs of the zodiac that we use today to read the stars were first mapped by Babylonian astronomers. The concept of written laws that apply to everyone helped form the foundation of modern justice systems. Babylon serves as the ultimate warning from history, that no matter how rich or powerful a civilization becomes, it can still fall. At night, the empty streets of this ancient metropolis hold a silent, heavy memory of millions of lives. A city of science, a city of tyranny, and the legendary city of gold that shaped the future of humanity. The legacy of Babylon lives on. For more mind-blowing documentaries, subscribe to True Facts World.